If you follow what I say, write this down, you're going to make a minimum of $50,000 this year. That's the least amount of money that you're going to make. The second year, you'll make $125,000, and that's the least amount of money that you're going to make. Now, I'm going to show you the plan. The only thing I can't do for you guys, okay, is I can't get up in the morning and drink your shakes for you, and I can't get up in the morning and take your tablets for you. You got to do that yourselves. I can't wake up in the morning and contact the people for you. You got to do this yourselves. But the great thing is, we don't have different products for different people in the company. The products are the same for the president's team as they are for those of you way there in the back of the room. The products are the same. We got the exact same marketing plan. Yes. We got the exact same marketing plan if you're a man or a woman. We take everybody, okay? And so all you got to do is go out and do it and make it happen. It'll happen, trust me. So I guess if I just write on this, it works, okay? Now look at, here's what we do. We're gonna go out and we're gonna talk to 10 people a day about the product. 10 people a day about the product. And let's say you only work 22 days. Now, by the way, when you talk to these 10 people about the product, this is not someone who says, what's the story on your button? And you go, well, let me tell you about it, and they run away. Is that one of your 10? No. This is someone you go all the way through. It works like crazy. You're not going to believe it. It's nutrition, 2 shakes a day, tablets 3 times a day, pictures, 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 give me the money. And they say either yes or no. Once they said yes or no, you can write them down as one of your 10. So everybody got this concept? 10 a day, okay? Now let's say you only do that 22 days. That's 220 people that you've talked to during the month. Let's say that you're just starting out and you're all nervous and you just bomb at the deal, okay? At least 50 people are going to buy the product. Most people, hands up, you get the whole presentation out, show your before and after pictures and all that stuff, and they're listening. Usually half the people buy the product or a third. Hands up. So you can see this is what happens usually. I'm saying, what if only 1 out of 5 buy the product? 1 out of 5. You're real scared, and all you can do is just stand there with your little leaflet and go. One out of 5. Now the average sale is like $100. So that's $5,000 in business. At 50%, that's $2,500 that you're going to make. Times 12 months, you're already making $30,000 a year just selling the products. Okay? Now, we're not going to talk to you about all the upgrading of all the other products that you're going to sell them, and all the new products, and all the products that the relatives are going to want to have, and all that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about the least amount of money you guys can possibly make doing this plan. Okay? So that it's really realistic for everybody. Now, you can talk to 20 people a day if you want to and make $60,000 a year, but I don't suggest doing that unless most of the recruiting that you're doing is coming from your customers. Because you still must have a certain amount of time during the day to talk to people about the business so that you can get more money by getting more people. So you can only make so much money with your own 2 lips. The way you can make lots of money is by having your 2 lips do some of the talking and having lots of people doing lots of talking. So we have to have at least some time to talk to people about the business. Okay? So, if you're getting all your persons from selling the products, great. But if not, you've got to leave some time in order to talk to people about the business. By the way, does this seem reasonable to everybody? Now, this is very important concept. Okay, very important concept. If you only talk to 8 people today, how many people do you have to talk to tomorrow? 12. Write that down. If you only talk to 8 people the next day, how many do you have to talk to? Okay, 14. Okay, if you only talk to 8 the next day, 16. Okay, so you got to keep up. Okay, you got to keep up. All right, we had all of our guys in the beginning on this, Jerry, Doug, everybody, right? And this made us rich by doing this. Okay, simple concept, simple deal, but it was a way of keeping track of ourselves so that we could keep going and keep making things happen. Now, here's all you got to do about the business. We're going to talk to 10 people a day about inviting them to a presentation. 10 people a day we're going to invite to a presentation. Let's say we take the weekends off, we only do that 22 days a month. Inviting someone to a presentation, in other words, someone's looking at your button or whatever, and they say, well, what's the deal about? And they say, well, listen, you got 9 minutes to listen on how you can make $50,000 this year and $125,000 next year with the hottest company in the country? And they say, yes, I can listen. And you go through the presentation, all the way through it, and show them the products and the marketing plan and the testimonials, and then you ask them what position they want to start out with, and they say, I want to do it, I don't want to do it. Or you're going through the presentation and you're inviting them down to a one-on-one presentation, or you're inviting them down to a meeting, or you're inviting them to the coffee shop. But whatever it is, you can only count the 10 as someone who says, yes, I will come and take a look. Write that down. They either say, yes, I'm going to take a look, I'm going to come down, I'm going to take a look. If they say no, have you got one of your 10? No. Inviting 10 people a day that say, yes, I'll come down and take a look. Now, you're doing that 220 times. My odds were, when I was running my advertisements, was about 50% of the people would come down and take a look. And that was way back when it was just terrible. Let's say that only 50 people come down and take a look. Only 50 people come down and take a look. You're just the worst on the phone or one-on-one presentation, whatever, okay? You're terrible. But 50 people take a look. After they take a look, only 10 people sign up to become a distributor. Is that reasonable? It's ridiculously reasonable. Okay? So now you've got 10 first-line distributors. Now, what we're not going to talk to you about is all the people that are going to buy 1 or 2 boxes of product or buy a $1,000 order and all the money that you're going to make doing that way of doing business. We're not even going to get into that. We're just going to make it real simple, because the averages are 2 out of 10 people become supervisor. That's the company average. And let's say you make the lowest percentage that you can possibly make in the company, 8%. 8% on a $4,000 order is $320. Times 2 of those is 640 bucks. So let's go through that again. You're inviting 10 people a day to come down and take a look at one of your opportunity meetings, at a coffee shop, through your mail order, through any kind of way that you're doing it. They say, yes, I will come take a look. Only 50 people come and take a look. Okay? Only 10 of those tell you yes. Okay, I will sign up. Then 2 of them become supervisors at $640, plus your $2,500 you made from retailing. You made $3,140 your first month. Now this plan is guaranteed to work. Now this is more money than I made my first month. My first month, I only had 13 days though. I sold $2,300 worth of product and made $1,200 bucks. Of course, at that time, we didn't have all the nice marketing stuff that we have today and a different plan and all that. Okay, but so $3,140. If we told every one of you, everybody in the back of the room, that we would pay you $3,140 to just go out and talk to 10 people a day about the product, and 10 people and invite them, okay, no matter what happened. If you just went out and did that, we would write you a check at the end of the month for $3,100. How many of you would do it? Exactly. So all you got to do is go out and do it, and we will write you the check. Now here's what's exciting. The next month you get 50 more customers. And we're not, by the end of this plan, we're not even going to talk about how much money you're making on all this. Okay, we're just going to make the lowest possible deal. And the next month you get another 50 customers. Here's my suggestion. You keep getting 50 customers until you can't handle any more customers. Or you got to hire a secretary to help you with the customers. Or you get a distributor to help you with the customers. But long story short, at some point, okay, there's going to be so many customers, you just can't handle any more customers, right? But let's say that you get 150 customers. Would it be reasonable to say that 6 of those would become supervisors? Of course. Probably many more are going to become supervisors. But remember, you got 2 supervisors already per month from your recruiting. So at the end of the year, you're going to have 24 supervisors from that. So that's 30 supervisors at the end of the year. First line. Now here's what's going to happen like that when you get this kind of momentum going. You're telling everybody we got the new diet, everything's happening, your check starts coming up, your check starts matching your pitch, everything starts going up every single month. As your check starts going up, your people get more excited. The more excited they get, the more talking that they do, and everybody's check starts going up, and everybody starts getting crazy. Trust me on this, okay? If only 5 out of the 30 become world team members, 5. Is that reasonable? 5 of them become world team members, okay? Don't try to figure this out. Just listen to it, okay? After we send you the money, try to figure it out. But right now, just write it down. You usually make 75% of whatever your first line's checks are. So your world team member's getting $500. If you get 75%, you get $375 from each person that's at the world team. So you got 5 of those, so that's $1,875. You're already on the get team. You're already on the get team. Now let's say only 2 of them, I'm giving you the worst odds by the way, The worst odds. Because when you got this momentum going on and you got these checks going on, everybody starts saying, oh my goodness, everybody's going to get rich, the pitch is true, and everybody starts going crazy. So I'm giving you the worst odds here. But let's say only 2 of these guys become Get Team members. Get Team members make $1,000 a month, okay, minimum. If you get 75% of that, that's $750 times 2 of those. That's another $1,500 on your royalty check. You're almost a millionaire team member. Now, let's say only 1 of them get onto the millionaire team. Only 1 out of the 30. Only 1. This is ridiculous. Only 1. Millionaire team guys get how much on their royalties? $4,000. So you get 75%, so you get $3,000. Plus, you're going to break another 2 supervisors that month, right? Because you're sticking to the plan of talking to 10 people every single day. And when you get your 2 supervisors, that's $640. And you got your 50 customers that you're getting, that's $2,500. So you're now making that's 10,000 something dollars, I forget. It's 10,000, you're going to get this at the end of the day, by the way. It's $10,315. Long story short, it's over $123,000 per year by doing this. Now write this down. Don't analyze this. Don't try to figure it out. Don't be going, oh man, I wonder if it works. Forget about it. It works. Trust me. Just go out and do it and watch the money start coming in. Okay? And what you got to do is the faster you do it, the faster everything works. In other words, if you're going out here and you're getting 2 distributors a year, is that okay? Sure. But if you're out here and you're saying, listen, this unbelievable company, it's unbelievable. They went to $2 million the first year and $10 million the second year. And by 1990, they were already up at $139 million. In the last 7 years, we've gone up to $1.5 billion. And now the thing's really going to go because we got the hottest diet of the century. And you go out and get 2 distributors a year. Your actions don't exactly match what you're saying in your pitch. But if you're out here and you're saying, listen, if we don't do this now, it's going to be too late because everybody in your everybody that you know is going to sign up. We got to get them on the telephone right this minute. We got to go. Let's get the phone. Let's get the book. Let's make some calls. Let's hit it. When you get people that have these outrageous results, which is why we want you to keep coming to the meetings, okay? The more meetings that you come to, the more outrageous stories that you hear. And the more outrageous stories you hear, the more confidence that you get. So that when you talk to people on the street, okay, more and more meetings, okay, that you get to, you're going to have the confidence to look people in the eye, and you're going to be the person that says, I know you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. And that's very powerful because there's many people that have tried 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 different products before, and they've never lost their weight. And consequently, as a result of that, they've got lots of people around them that are plenty in a good mood to give them lots of negativity about going on the next program because they've tried again and they've lost every single time. Okay? And that's why it's so powerful, the message that we do about our product.